Have you ever felt trapped by your own fears? Do you aspire to be stronger, more confident, yet always feel an invisible barrier holding you back? This is a struggle shared by many. We all have grand dreams and lofty goals, but the fear of failure, judgment, or even success itself often causes us to falter. Ask yourself, what would happen if you were no longer afraid? Who would you become if you faced those fears and overcame them? The Stoic philosophy teaches us that we are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. Epictetus. Stoicism is not merely a philosophy, but a way of life, a path to true freedom. When we learn to accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can control, we discover our inner strength. As Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." In this video, we will explore how to apply Stoic principles to overcome fear and become the person you have always wanted to be. You will learn how to face challenges with calmness and patience, how to maintain your composure in the face of adversity, and find the courage to keep moving forward. Are you ready? Watch this video to the end to ensure you don't miss any vital message. Stoicism will guide you, helping you become the person you fear, but long to be. Do not let fear control your life for another moment. Comment, "Ready," and let us embark on a journey to explore the timeless wisdom of Stoic principles. Principle number 1. Understanding fear. Imagine you are standing before a suspension bridge, and on the other side lies the life you have always desired. You can clearly see everything you yearn for: happiness, success, and peace. But to get there, you must cross this bridge. Fear is the shaky planks on the bridge. Each step demands courage. But if you understand each plank and how to step over them safely, you will cross without hindrance. Fear is a natural part of human existence. It helps us recognize danger and protect ourselves. However, when fear is not understood and controlled, it can become the greatest barrier preventing us from achieving our goals and dreams. Fear makes us hesitate, causing us to give up before we even begin. To become who you are afraid to be, you must first understand your fear. The meaningful teachings of wise Stoics continue to illuminate our lives today. For instance, Epictetus taught, "We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them." This saying emphasizes that it is our interpretation and reaction to situations that are the source of our fear. If you change your perspective, you will change how you feel. So, how do you understand fear? The first step is to acknowledge it. Take the time to sit down and write in a journal about your fears. Be honest with yourself and leave nothing out. As you write, you will notice that some of your fears may be irrational or exaggerated. Writing them down helps you see them more clearly and start the process of analysis. Once you have listed your fears, the next step is to analyze them in detail. Ask yourself, what is the root cause of this fear? What is the worst that could happen? Can I handle that situation? Through these questions, you will find that many fears stem from ignorance or negative past experiences. Once you identify the cause, work on changing your perspective. For example, if you fear failure, remember that failure is not the end, but an opportunity to learn and grow. As Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." View failure as a natural part of life, a stepping stone to success. After understanding the fear and its cause, you need to practice facing it. This can include challenging yourself with small situations you usually avoid, gradually increasing the difficulty as you gain confidence. This not only helps you get used to the feeling of fear, but also makes you realize that you can control and overcome it. Fear, when understood and faced, is no longer an enemy, but a teacher. By exploring and conquering fear, you will find that strength and courage do not lie in avoidance, but in confrontation and overcoming. Apply Stoic principles to your daily life to live free from the constraints of fear, making each day a step toward peace, happiness, and success. Remember, the greatest journey of life is not about seeking something new outside, but conquering the fear within yourself. Principle number 2, defining the person you want to become. In the journey of overcoming fear and becoming the best version of yourself, an important step is to clearly define the person you want to become. To do this, you need to have a specific and vivid visualization of your future. Take some time to perform a simple yet effective mental exercise. Imagine that you have already become the person you aspire to be. Picture the details of your life, your daily emotions, your work, your relationships, and how you face challenges. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of satisfaction and excitement. Your work not only provides an income, but also brings you passion and dedication. You have good relationships with family and friends, where love and support are always present. When facing difficulties, you feel confident and calm because you have prepared mentally and have the skills to handle them. By describing your ideal life in detail, you not only visualize your goals clearly, but also create a powerful motivation to strive for them. Ask yourself the question that the famous Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once pondered. What is your end goal? Remember this and keep moving forward. This Stoic teaching echoes a strong message. Always keep your goals in mind and persist in pursuing them, despite the obstacles and difficulties you may encounter. Dear friend, to maintain motivation and determination, frequently remind yourself of the image you have envisioned. An effective way is to write reminders and place them where you can easily see them daily, such as on your desk, in your journal, or on your phone. Each time you see these reminders, you will be motivated to continue on your chosen path. In life, clearly defining the person you want to become is the first, but incredibly crucial step. The image you draw is not only a destination, but also a powerful source of motivation that helps you overcome fear and challenges. Be steadfast with your goals, remind yourself daily why you started, and visualize the future you desire. Walking the path of determination and relentless effort will bring you closer to the life you have always dreamed of. So, who do you want to become? Courageous, strong, successful, or timid, unsuccessful? Leave your answer in the comments to create motivation for yourself and those around you. Principle number 3. Focus on what you can control. Have you ever wondered why the same situation can evoke completely different reactions in different people? For example, when stuck in traffic, some people feel extremely angry and stressed, while others calmly turn on their favorite music and enjoy the moment. What makes this difference? It is the ability to focus on what we can control, a core principle of Stoic philosophy. Let's analyze a real-life situation. Getting stuck in traffic during rush hour. You cannot control the traffic, but you can control your reaction. Instead of stressing out, you can choose to remain calm. Think about using this time to listen to an audiobook, learn a new language through phone apps, or simply enjoy a favorite playlist. As Emperor Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." By focusing on what we can control, we turn wasted time into opportunities for self-improvement. This approach is not just advice, but a way of life. We should not waste energy on things beyond our control, but focus on what is within our reach. Our thoughts, actions, and emotions are entirely within our control. To practically apply this philosophy, start by identifying daily aspects of life that you can control. Every morning, spend a few minutes thinking about what you can control during the day and plan to accomplish those tasks. This will help you begin your day with a positive mindset and a clear goal. When you encounter stressful or unexpected situations, remind yourself that you have the power to choose how to react. Practicing this requires persistence and self-discipline, but the reward is a more peaceful, less stressful life. Imagine standing at a crossroads where you can decide the path you will take. The path of calmness and self-control will always lead to satisfaction and success. In life, we constantly face challenges and changes, but you can completely control how you respond and confront them. Remember, calmness and self-control are the keys to overcoming any difficulty. Focus on what you can control, and you will find life becoming more manageable and fulfilling. Finally, start today. Remind yourself that you have the right to choose how to react to every situation. Do not let things beyond your control discourage you. Be proactive and steadfast on your journey to conquer fear and achieve the life you desire. Next one, let me share with you a famous story about Thomas Edison, the great inventor who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure did not discourage him. Instead, every failure was a lesson, not an end. Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It was his persistence and ability to learn from failures that led him to success. This story illustrates an important Stoic principle that can help you overcome fear and become the person you've always wanted to be. Principle number 4, embrace and learn from failure. Not only Edison, but many other scientists also experienced thousands of failures before achieving success. We are no different. In life, failure is inevitable. The important thing is how we react and learn from those failures. Stoic philosophy, with its ancient wisdom, teaches us that every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Nothing happens to you that you are not capable of enduring, said the wise Marcus Aurelius. Failure is often perceived as negative, but it is actually an essential part of the learning and growth process. When we encounter failure, it is important not to let it defeat us. Instead, we should view failure as a valuable lesson, a stepping stone to move forward. In this way, we not only learn from mistakes, but also become stronger and better prepared for future challenges. One famous proverb states, "Failure is the mother of success." This saying emphasizes that each failure is an opportunity for us to learn and improve. One effective way to learn from failure is to record your experiences and the lessons learned. Take the time to write down what happened, why it didn't work, and what you could do differently. This not only helps you analyze objectively, but also helps you draw specific lessons to apply in the future. View each failure as a stepping stone to success, because every stumble is an opportunity to learn and improve yourself. Imagine you are walking on a long, rugged path, and each failure is a stone on the road. Instead of stopping and giving up, pick up that stone, examine it, learn from it, and continue walking. Each step forward brings you closer to your goal. Don't let failures discourage you or make you lose faith in yourself. Instead, see them as challenges to overcome to achieve success. To truly embrace and learn from failure, you need a positive attitude and patience. Remember, no success comes easily or quickly. Every success is the result of persistence and continuous learning. Don't fear failure because it is part of the journey. Each failure is an opportunity for you to become better and stronger. Start today by recording your failures and the lessons learned from them. See them as crucial steps on the path to achieving your goals. Whenever you encounter difficulties or failures, remember that you have the ability to overcome and learn from them. Turn each stumble into a lesson to move forward, and most importantly, become the person you've always wanted to be, and achieve the life you've always dreamed of. Principle number 5, practicing patience and perseverance. In the journey to become the best version of yourself, patience and perseverance are indispensable qualities. Change does not come overnight. It requires time, effort, and persistence. Patience and perseverance are two crucial factors that help us face the difficulties and challenges life presents. When we embark on a new journey or set significant goals, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose patience. However, it's important to remember that every great success begins with small steps and takes time to develop. As Seneca, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, said, "Patience is a part of strength." This quote emphasizes that patience is not just about waiting, but also the strength to face and overcome difficulties. Imagine you are planting a tree. You cannot expect the tree to bloom and bear fruit the day after you plant it. You need to care for it daily, water it, fertilize it, and protect it from pests. This process requires patience and perseverance, but when you persist, the tree will grow and eventually blossom and bear fruit. Our lives and goals are the same. To achieve great success, we need patience and must not give up when facing initial difficulties. A practical way to practice patience and perseverance is to set small goals and accomplish them daily. When you break down a large goal into smaller steps, everything becomes more manageable, and you won't feel overwhelmed. Each day, take time to do one small but important task that brings you closer to your goal. This not only helps you maintain motivation, but also develops your patience and perseverance over time. When faced with difficulties, don't be discouraged. Remember that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Treat each challenge as a test of your patience and perseverance. If you can overcome it, you will become stronger and more confident in your abilities. Patience and perseverance not only help you achieve your goals, but also develop the necessary qualities to face any difficulties in life. In this journey, patience and perseverance will be your most reliable companions. Therefore, starting today, set small goals and patiently achieve them every day. Don't let initial difficulties discourage you. Remember, every great success begins with small steps. Be persistent and patient, and you will find yourself getting closer to your goals each day. Comment "patience" below to motivate yourself and commit to this practice. Principle number 6. Maintaining a positive spirit. A positive spirit is not just a psychological state, but a powerful tool that helps you see things from a different perspective and opens up new opportunities. When faced with obstacles, rather than drowning in pessimism, focus on the positive aspects and what you can control. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, advised, "Do not let your negative emotions destroy you. Confront them with calm and reason." This quote reminds us that reason and calmness are the keys to overcoming any difficulty. One way to maintain a positive spirit is to practice gratitude daily. Each morning, take a few minutes to think about the things you are grateful for in life. This helps you focus on the good things and reduces negative feelings. You can keep a gratitude journal, noting down the small but valuable things each day. This will create a positive habit, helping you feel happier and more at peace. Gratitude should be complemented by maintaining positive thoughts. Start your day by identifying the positive things you expect, setting small goals, and focusing on what you can control. When you encounter stressful situations, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what positive lesson can I take from this situation? This way, you will learn to view everything from a more optimistic angle and maintain a positive spirit throughout the day. Imagine life as a long journey. On that path, you will face many challenges and obstacles. If you only focus on the difficulties, you will easily feel exhausted and lose motivation. But if you look at the positive things around you, appreciating your progress each day, you will find the journey more enjoyable and much easier. A positive spirit not only helps you maintain energy, but also brings joy and satisfaction to your daily life. Remember, maintaining a positive spirit does not mean denying negative emotions or avoiding difficulties. Instead, it involves facing them with calm and reason, seeking out the positives and learning from every situation. When you encounter challenges, remind yourself that you have the ability to overcome them and turn them into opportunities for personal growth. Starting today, practice gratitude and maintain the habit of positive thinking every day. Remind yourself that you have the power to choose how to perceive and respond to every situation. Do not let negative moods and thoughts discourage you. Be proactive in maintaining a positive spirit, and you will find yourself getting closer to your goals and dreams each day. Begin this journey by writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Share them with friends and family to spread the positive spirit together, and remember, each day is a new opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Principle number 7. Building a support network. Have you ever wondered what helps great individuals overcome all challenges to reach the pinnacle of success? A crucial factor is the support network around them. Support from the community and friends not only provided mental strength, but also helped them face life's difficulties. A prime example is Marcus Aurelius, the emperor and Stoic philosopher who maintained close relationships with advisors and close friends. Marcus Aurelius relied not only on their wisdom to govern the empire, but also found solace and encouragement in them during difficult times. These relationships helped him maintain his spirit and resolve throughout his challenging reign. Seneca, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "No one can live happily without friends." This statement reminds us that happiness comes not only from personal achievements, but also from quality social relationships. Friends and family are sources of inspiration and motivation, helping us overcome tough times and enjoy beautiful moments in life. To build a strong support network, you need to actively seek out and participate in community groups, clubs, or social activities that interest you. Engaging in these activities not only helps you expand your relationships, but also develop social skills and build quality relationships. For example, if you love sports, join a local sports club. If you enjoy reading, join a book club. These activities will help you connect with like-minded individuals and create lasting relationships. Moreover, take time to maintain and develop existing relationships. Meet friends, family, and loved ones regularly, sharing experiences and emotions. This not only helps you feel closer and more connected, but also creates a robust support network in your life. Imagine you are building a house. The support network is the solid foundation that helps the house stand firm against all storms. With a good support network, you will feel more confident and ready to face all life's challenges. The people around you will be reliable companions, helping you overcome difficulties and share joys in life. To truly build a strong support network, you need to be open and sincere in relationships. Listen and share, empathize, and support each other. Each relationship needs care and nurturing to become sustainable and meaningful. When you are sincere and dedicated in relationships, you will receive sincerity and dedication from others in return. Start today, actively seeking and participating in social activities, maintaining and developing existing relationships. Remind yourself that you are not alone in this journey and that the support from those around you is an indispensable part of achieving happiness and success. Dear friends, to overcome fear and become the best version of yourself, grasp tightly the 7 keys, the 7 Stoic principles we have explored together. As Marcus Aurelius said, the important thing is not the circumstance, but how you view it. Apply these principles to conquer your fears and become the person you aspire to be. We believe that each person's journey is unique. How has this topic impacted your path? Illuminate others by leaving a comment below this video. It could be a challenge you've overcome, a lesson you've learned, or a positive change you've made in your life. Finally, if you are not yet a member of our community, hit subscribe and activate the notification bell to ensure you never miss any valuable videos we share in the future. See you in our next lessons.